I don't know why, but there's just something about calling your game Project Ego that strikes me as very amusing. Bloom, noise, chromatic, reflections. I'll do. How do I go back? Somebody hasn't thought this menu through, have they? There we go. I have to press circle on the gamepad. Because of course I do. This is the demo for Augment Anthem, an upcoming metroidvania. I know absolutely nothing about it. I saw somebody posting about it in Metroidvania Guru's Discord, and I thought, oh, I know nothing about this. Let's take a look. So I'm going to take a look because I like knowing about things. We have multiple slots. Nice big slot. Rather classic ultra-wide letterbox introduction. Very reminiscent of very old games, but obviously in a different aspect ratio. Walking? Tired or drugged up? Broken? Red stuff encroaching? Glowy blue thing? Push the button. Story and concept. Joshua Grant. Art. Laszlo Nemeth. Mate Pataki. Vladislav Estratov. Sounds like a wide variety of different nationalities. And they might all be American for all I know, but... Augment Anthem. Yeah, almost a kind of TV show style mix, presentation-wise. Woo! Oh, we are incredibly small. And immediately, we are very jittery. Right, let me just double check something. Preview. Oh, that's just broken everything. Oops. Oh, that actually has broken everything. Weird. It doesn't like being not focused. Right. I'm going to hazard a guess that this is a Unity game. Steam, manage, browse local files. It is a Unity game. And it suffers from the kind of classic Unity camera issue where everything looks smooth in the background, but the character looks jittery. There are ways of fixing this, but they apparently require a little bit of work. Probably worth looking into. Oh no, can I not? No, I've got no settings. Right, in that case, let's see if I can... I'm capping the frame rate, actually shouldn't do anything for this. But we'll try it, just in case it works. Games. Steam apps, even. Augment. Anthem demo. And let's... let's limit that to 60. There we go. That looks better. Well, it looks a bit better. But it's still slightly weird. Anyway. Save. Okay, that feels kind of odd, but whatever. Circle did a thing. Whatever that was. Square is jump. No, X is jump. Square is shoot. We can shoot in any direction. Well, cardinal directions. L1 makes things beep. L2. Okay, L2 gives us actual 360 control. R2 does nothing so far. R1 does nothing so far. We've got a ledge grab. Oh. That's a very fancy. Getting onto a pole animation. Whee! Woohoo! Camera. Drop the platform. Hey, is this still working? Can you hear me? Oh, I see. Ego is the name of the robot. You look pretty dangerous, which is why I'm doing this from a distance. I didn't want you to crush me like Frankenstein's mad monster or anything. I mean, it's a creature, not a monster. It was, well, I suppose it was mad in the end. Dad would have lost it if he could see you now. You're all he could ever talk about. Right, Jane, stick to the important stuff. I'm Jane Doe and your ego. That about sums it up. But what is with the ... I'm confused as to what this is trying to convey in terms of punctuation. For a guy named Ego, you don't really talk much. Come on, I'll teach you the rest when we reach my town, Haven. Elder will be ecstatic when he sees you. You don't know what this means for us. Worth a try. Can't talk, but I hope you can at least shoot with that big gun of yours. You were. I cleared out most of the way getting here, but id always sends more oh, id and ego. Wow. That's imaginative. Follow the path ahead to the town. We're in the deep metro now, so it's a pretty straight shot if you just head up and to the east. Big world out there, so try not to get lost. Open to the east and shoot any robots that move. Simple, right? Probably won't get any more complicated than that. We'll talk back at home. What's going on? Oh, so he does talk and immediately... Oh, that's the door. Okay. I think we can get rid of that. That looks like I can crawl through there. Beacon upgrade. A teleport beacon. I can throw it to relocate instantly. Okay, so there isn't anything there. Wow, thought that was a grenade. But you can reach all sorts of places with that, provided it's not actually a grenade and won't blow you up eventually. That's very slow. So I hope we don't have to try and use it in combat. There's no point in carrying that big gun if you're not going to use it. I left some of its drones along the way so you can practice. Don't worry, Ego, they're just plodders. These guys pretty much die of their own volition, just don't get too close. Why is that in parentheses? Don't worry, Ego, they're just plodders, full stop. They die pretty quickly if they pretty much die of their own volition, just don't get too close. Watch your heat sink. A plasma gun like yours is advanced beyond anything I've ever seen, but it generates a lot of runoff energy. You don't want to get caught off guard and unable to shoot, even if they are just plodders. Wow, they are spongy! Also, the... Oh, again, I can't change any of the settings in-game, can I? When I saw the setting for chromatic aberration, I'd assumed it was going to be for things in the game world, but it looks like they've actually put it on the UI, which made reading the text in the top left-hand corner kind of obnoxious. See, again, it 100% looks. I'm going to hazard a guess that you actually probably can get through there. Okay, so that is not ground. Just like that is not actually ceiling. It's not the most dynamic combat, but I think that's because everything is taking so many shots to kill. It's not awful. Avoid... We see this strange alloy all over Bunker 7. Doesn't hurt organic life, only machines. We would have built our town haven out of it, but even our shopkeeper forge can't chip away at the stuff. Shopkeeper, comma, forge, comma, can't chip away at the stuff. Your body's probably too advanced to be hurt by it, but I don't recommend throwing your beacon into it. I like the fact that we... I don't understand the point of having tutorial text there when... when you go to give us a conversation about it anyway. Need to blow off some steam. Your gun is incredibly advanced, but still needs to expel its heat now and then. Why not put that heat to good use? A scan of your body shows you can channel that heat into a powerful close-range attack. The more heat you build up, the longer the range. Use it on the jet streams, not me. What jet streams? Oh, that's what that is. That didn't feel great. So we've got a push and pull melee mechanic not dissimilar to Ghost Songs, though I'd argue that Ghost Songs felt more tactical. And tactile, actually. Cart? Healing. Press and hold LB and RB. Yeah, combat is not particularly engaging. I'm assuming we're going to get that delightful glitch effect every time we get hit. Yeah, see the bit with 31 parts in the top left-hand corner? Oh, okay, I just zipped through apparently. Yay, we're all the way back to the start. That's great. There's something very floaty about this character. It doesn't feel like they're interacting with the environment. Yeah, that's really nicely animated, but I don't know, it just doesn't feel like we're part of the scenery. Doesn't look like we've got any coyote time. Oh, no, we might have a oh no, we do. It's just not a very... Oh. Your plasma gun's really advanced, says the game. Pity it takes forever to kill anything with it. Yeah, I'm gonna be honest, right now this feels kind of rough. Not awful. Not broken and unworkable or whatever, but it just feels a little bit... just feels kind of floaty. The world design's cool though. You know, I like the actual... probably need an epilepsy warning if that is going to be your heal animation. Oh, that doesn't break down any further. Human town? Oh, can't get that way. Is that walkable platform? It is walkable platform. How do I know when I can heal? Yeah, okay, so you've given me a tutorial for a thing that I currently can't use. Which is certainly a choice. The move speed of these projectiles is such that if you're trying to avoid them, you can't get out of the way and back and really get a shot in. So you may as well just do that. Yeah, there's something about the way that we latch onto corners and jump up that doesn't feel like we're actually touching the corners. There's a lot of stuff that we can't reach. I quite like the simulated lens flare. Is this a thing? Nice shooting, you're a natural. Okay. Still not talking. No worries. You'll get plenty of practice once you meet my neighbours, especially Cart. He's a chatterbox and you're a step up from the junkie he normally plays with. Well, at least you can move. Just don't use that gun of yours if it gets to be too much. They're good people in this town. Something's wrong. It's never this quiet. Come on. Locked. Locked. Okay, we've got moving, collapsing platforms. Ah. Save state. Fast travel. Repair. What am I repairing? Doesn't actually say. Ah, okay. Here's an actual map. I see. So that's what the repair is doing. I don't think I really need the kind of crosshatchy thing over everything. Not crosshatchy. What do I mean? The kind of checkerboard is the word that I was after. The checkerboard thing. And again, I'm assuming I can now go out to the main menu. I just want to check something. There we go. That gets rid of the horrid kind of chromatic aberration on the text. I am not one of those people that hates chromatic aberration. I think actually when used well, it can be very effective. You know, it's used in the Surge 2 quite a lot to great effect. But I don't want it on text. I don't want text being made harder to read just as an attempt to make it look sci-fi, which is, I think, what this was doing. Everyone? Elder? I'm so sorry, Jane. We tried to fight it, but envy found it. Oh, really? Envy, id, ego. Just a bit of blood. Yeah. You do still exist. I always thought John was crap, but But is that supposed to be an exclamation mark? Full stop? Oh no, I'm not going to let you bleed to death. Could you... what? Is it? Okay. Envy from Jane's father's notes. Yeah, the use of the psychology terms is just a little bit on the nose for me, frankly. To the aquifer. Huh? Oh, that was the thing that we were supposed to pick up. I thought it was something. Okay, so we got a thing that we can't use. Oh, a 3D thing. Envy. Oh, that. Is it broken or... It feels like it's still doing its attack animations, but it's not attacking anymore, and I've got no way that I can get out of here, so... Skip. Place your Ascend Augment into the gun Ascend slot. Look for weaker wall pieces to use Ascend shot. I can't? I'm assuming I'm not supposed to get this yet, because I'm supposed to have the boss. Huh? Hello, Elder. Oh, good. Oh, great. Oh, so we did actually kill it then. Yeah. This is kind of rough, especially for a demo where you're trying to get people to wishlist and so on and so forth. It seems like you've had a... Oh, so that is supposed to be an exclamation mark. Yeah, what? I don't understand what this punctuation that you're going for is. You know, you've got an ellipsis, then a space, and then a full stop, and then a space, and then a full stop, and then a space, and then a question mark. It's like, don't you just mean ellipsis question mark? What's with the extra 2 dots? I don't understand. It's metroidvania power. What? Okay, I appreciate that. No, still can't select augments, so... The implication is that I should be able to do this right now, because all of the stuff is telling me that I can. Put the ascendant blah 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 into the thing. It's like I'd love to, but I can't select the menu. So, is there a way of doing it? No, see, it skips it even when I'm doing keyboard and mouse. So it's not like it's Do I have to do it as save points? Oh, and we've been blurred again. My gun pulse splits into 2 stack bursts. Again, I'd love to be able to do this, but I can't. Because you haven't given me the option of doing it. Is this just bugged? Do I need to... Nope, still can't access it. Ugh. Is it something I need to do here? Fast travel. Prepare. Random holographic thing. Can't get through these because the augment menu doesn't work. We are the living embodiment of your augment. Ascend. It's only human. Okay. In my opinion, for what little it may be worth, the purpose of a demo is to showcase the best of what your game offers. If this is indicative there's no point buying those because the menu doesn't work. Yeah, I shall finish my thought. If this is what the game is offering, I can see some potential here, but ooh, cripes, it's rough. The character doesn't feel like they've got any weight. This just looks weird. You know, it looks like they reach up and beyond the corner and then flip themselves in midair. I've had to cap the frame rate to 60 so that the running animation and the camera doesn't jitter all over the place. Enemies are incredibly spongy. The first boss was bugged as far as I can tell. Your menu doesn't seem to work, so that the things the tutorials are telling me to do, which I'm assuming I should be able to do at this point, I can't access. It's like, now if I'm missing something, which I could be, then that's a problem. But I don't... Why did I just drop off there? Yeah. This feels very... Fill the jump ascend slot with an ascend augment. I can't because I can't access the augments menu. So, either... I don't know, but either way, this isn't enjoyable. So I'm going to end it here. If I've just ran into a critical bug, which I think I probably have, that's problematic, because I imagine if other people run into the same bug, they're not going to spend another 30-40 minutes playing through the start of the game again. They're just going to say, if you've got a bug in the first 30 to 40 minutes, how many more bugs are you going to have in the rest of the game? And they're going to refund it. I certainly would, in this state. So, Augment Anthem is due to be released on the 15th of May. In 11 days. Now, the purpose of a demo is to get me to follow and wishlist. This has not done that. This needs work. So those are my thoughts. Sadly, not very positive, but hey, if the devs see this and sees, oh yeah, players can run into a critical bug that stops them making any progress in the game within the first 30 minutes and the first boss is bugged, we should probably work on that. Yes, I'm afraid I feel that you should. Maybe I'll check the game out sometime after launch, but based on this demo, this isn't worth my money right now. Thank you for watching, folks. This has been a look at Augment Anthem. If you had the same bugs, let me know in the comments below. Or if you didn't have the bug, can you tell me what's supposed to happen so that I don't have to play through the start of the game again? Because I'm vaguely intrigued, but not enough to spend 30 to 40 minutes of my life on it. And have a great day. Cheerio. Thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, why not click the like button and consider subscribing. Remember, you can ring the bell notification icon to get notified when new videos go live. And until next time, cheerio.